Ah, it looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here.
This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest. Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed. I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly. The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater—
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment. All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liu Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her— You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be up—
Bai Shi has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are all in a day's work for the traveler, Great, then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and— Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's— Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise. Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule. Already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my... I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing. If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang. Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency, and produced a rigorous and well-structured schedule. You've clearly considered it from every angle. Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this. Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up, and start with you helping out here. We will be able to I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how strange. Me too. I'm joking, of course. Now then, the schedule. Let's see what item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss... Ah, yes. I remember the No, someone I've never met before. Today's... She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather a... That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive. Time is very valuable to me, so gradually it developed into a lucrative business. Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they... Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of... You're a very lucky person, you know. In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth... Well, there's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave. Did you organize this entire breakfast? Uh-huh. I know what's going on then. Please, sit. What do you think? Oh, don't forget we have a lunch later. Still, I'm happy to see that on occasion, breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself. Relax. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked. Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation. Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it. If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working. Well, I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Liali Pavilion. I have some preparations to make first. I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that. Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits. I already instructed Longyang to have my Thank you. I'll be...
Hello, how may I help? Ah, yes, of course. Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang. Yes, this whole... Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
Did you get it? Ah, this is the one. Please, wait for a moment. I believe you've seen this outfit before. It's one of my favorites. I don't think I asked you what you thought of it at the time, though. What do you think? Be honest. Phew. Thank you. Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident. Oh, then it's mere flattery. You pick your moments to wisecrack, don't you? I never knew you had such a mischievous side. All right, let's head to Liali Pavilion.
Everything is set.
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, no, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day.
Great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of him. He happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited him to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with him, too. Do you mind if he sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too. So, the rumors are true then?
Rumors? About what exactly?
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship. You haven't heard? Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly, even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire him on a personal level too.
Oh, yes. Oh, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just
You're comparing I've missed out on
investment.
No.
Oh, but
If it were really, I had my so I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well,
In my opinion, there are many people around. Long term, it's very difficult to say.
you think so too, huh? Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush. Maybe it'd... Lady Ningguang.
Good.
Now I see. You think clearly. You are very knowledgeable. And you keep yourself well informed.
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? Ah, so you want to be my competitor. Or how about this?
I won't take up any...
See you next time. Right then. I'm a little concerned about... Yes. In that case, what's next on the schedule? Let's go to Mingxing. Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for Very good. Don't rush. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods. The workers here are... This time, though...
Lady Ningguang, we did everything.
That's fine. Thank you. Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants. It reminds her of her mother. My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the It's understandable to think that way, but things are a little different with these particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very and this only thank you for the
Oh, don't.
Let's go and meet.
Auntie Ningguang! Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yes, indeed. And they are so. I didn't want to involve them. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly. So?
Great! But yeah, you still gotta.
This new age started after. Well, this. What about you, Not?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they made quite a big catch. The heavier the boat, how deep a fully
since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it.
They said that when they...
Oh, really? Who did you hear this from? All right.
Are you okay?
It's okay.
It's my comb.
Of course I did.
Thank you, Auntie.
It was just a...
But...
They.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Don't...
Yeah, Auntie Ning.
I'm sorry. That thing about the lumen, I told them I didn't. Then they bought me. I'm sorry.
I know how much it...
Yeah, it was.
I must say, this is most... How about this?
Okay.
All right, then.
Are you gonna go?
Now. I'm just going to have a...
Last around against me?
Hey there. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who's that skulking around?
How relaxing. Rose wells up inside of me.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
How relaxing. As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside of me.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
Handed out. How relaxing. As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside of me. All tasks
Hey,
have been handed out.
Who's that skulking around?
How relaxing. As I gaze out upon the sea, prose wells up inside of me. All tasks have been handed out. How relaxing.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
Do you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines?
Yes, Ningguang adore.
It sounds like you
Lady Ningguang.
You knew how important... You coached a...
Sorry, Lady Ning.
That's not, but you cannot.
It was hardly our. We've been business when we heard about it, so we stocked.
But we waited, and suddenly everyone with luminescence.
Oh, yeah. If we don't sell the goods, we're.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story. But not everyone has the greed, a lust for wealth. Do you now realize how
100%. We begged people.
We messed up. The savings we.
the portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, you will have to pay back to me. But
Huh? But.
then you're free to. But
Lady Ningguang is.
Yes.
I have no particular.
Okay, so, shall we get this deal done now, or?
No need to hurry. You took advantage of it. This is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Let. We're back.
I'm sorry, Nan. I was completely in the...
I think it should be your choice.
Well, since it's all so... But we can't.
That's true.
I've made up my mind. I want them to come... Yeah! Great idea.
Wait a...
Nope!
So full of energy. Yes, of... Let me guess what you're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. They were completely different. They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves. But gradually, for my part, I played games. Now, I think that this is beneficial. I never had the chance to receive. Someday they may. When that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women. But until then, I will one day die. New Chising will replace the old. I hope the name. If I can pass on.
Come on, Auntie Ningguang! We're not gonna wait.
Coming! Come on.
This realm is...
If you ever... Right now.
Sagoku decree? Did something disastrous happen again? Haven't you heard? There's a strange wall.
Ad Astra...
Mondstadt welcomes you.
I'll watch your back.